Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. Noise in the gospel of God, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. I'm just coming back with a quick lesson through the spirit. I'm not going to play the video because, for whatever reason, when I put out a show, even saying Shalom, these motherfuckers at YouTube always trying to flag shit, so we just gonna keep it PG. And you can read the caption. It says here, NBA warns player, no what, no pay. Okay, and it's coming all down to the wire because I did a search on Bradley Beal, and you got this guy Kyrie Irving, and basically, man, they're like, look, we ain't dealing with the what's the name, we ain't did this, we ain't did that. And you had this guy, Jonathan Isaac, I believe that's who it was, that he was pretty much telling them, like, well, look, it ain't none of your business why I didn't comply with what you wanted me to do. Okay, so Jake, man, they're waking up to the fact that this man is straight the devil, because there was a video that came out. Matter of fact, it's actually, is this it? Yep, it was here on Rumble. And your brothers, matter of fact, I will put this in the description. I will make sure I copy it to put this in the description of this video so you can see what's going on here. It says attorney Thomas Renz says we got him. Fact check this, all new whistleblower information. Okay, and you can read it here. I'm gonna just let y'all read it. I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna give y'all about 15, 20. Well. I'm gonna just kind of scroll down and you can just kind of read it from that point, but y'all getting where it's at. So I'm gonna just start from the top and I'll just let y'all follow along. And I'm doing it this way because, they're really getting ready to crack down. Like I said, that it's possible we might not be on this platform by the end of the year. And it's looking that way. So we'll see, And I'm going to just stop it right here. And I'll give y'all like 30 seconds to read through it. But nonetheless, I'm going to copy and paste this link into the description. So therefore, y'all can watch this video and enlighten yourselves as to what the hell is going on. Because these people that's in this video and the people that think like them, they're going to be the ones that's going to bring this fight. That's going to be the division right there. OK, these are going to be the group of militias and the people that's going to team up against the powers to be to try to, get their so-called rights back. OK, which is going to end in a proverbial bloodbath, man, because everybody is waking up to the fact that, this is nothing but just straight up tyranny, and people are pissed off about it. All right. So, Salakia, let me get my thing out the oven real quick. I do 8 things at once. So bear with me, brothers. Salakia. But y'all can finish reading this, and then I'm going to get straight into the lesson. So go ahead, finish reading it. All right, so that's enough of that. Y'all got the whiff of it. So this is what it's piping down to. You got Jake in the NBA, which I heard at first in the NBA, they wasn't really making it official, so to speak. Okay, they wasn't really making it official. But now they're telling them, well, look, if you ain't doing it, you're not playing or you're not getting paid for that game. So they're holding money over their head. But I thought they were in by contract. So if you're in by contract, that's opening up the doors for a huge lawsuit. And that video that I just showed y'all, or that page of what was happening with that attorney, he basically is like he sued corporations, man. So a lot of people are trying to hire this guy to get money off what's going on, but eventually that's going to be to no avail because they're just going to start railroading their way through this thing, and they're going to start just taking people. Okay, they're not going to give a shit about who says what, who wants what. They're not gonna care about all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? They just with it like, look, we got to get on the ball. We got to get this rolling. And this is what it is. And you got a lot of Jakes, man, that's taking a stand against it. You know, and, you know, when Jake take a stand against it, it's a problem. But like when you have these so-called patriots that's taking a stand of it, it's considered heroic or patriot or patriotic. But when Jake do it, it's just a form of rebellion or you're a problem. What the fuck, hey, man? You're a problem. You're causing humanity. You're putting humanity at risk. All this and that, because this thing is really set up to get our people, you know, to take our people out, man. It's all about taking down the children of Israel, you so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native Americans. And you got coons on deck that's behind the establishment with this nonsense. You see? Because like I said, man, Bradley Beal, he kind of went into it. Well, he didn't kind of, he went into it. Then you had my man's Kyrie Irving, which I didn't see his portion of the interview. But I think Kyrie, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if, I think he knows he's an Israelite. Oh, no, Kyrie, I think he's into Islam, so Salakia. But Jonathan Isaac, he basically went into it and told him basically kick rocks, man. Okay, because Jake, man, they're waking up to this man being the devil. And it's about time, you know, but it's more to it than just waking up and knowing he's the devil. You have to know that you are the children of Israel according to the Holy Scriptures, man. And that the name of your power is Yahweh Yahweh Shai, with the Most High, the Father name being Yahweh, and his Son name being Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, so it does you no good to be a lighten when you don't have the names of the Lord. Okay, because the scriptures say the name of the Lord is a strong tower. He who runneth into it is safe. Okay, so all this protesting and resisting the powers to be without the name of the Lord is really to no avail. Okay, it's really pointless. Okay, because what is your protection besides your own belly? You know, because a lot of these Edomites out here, going back to this again, from Rumble, from this video, a lot of these Edomites, man, they're taking account into their own hands, and they're going to go behind their weapons at the end of the day, because you better believe it or not that these Edomites, man, they are armed, man, okay? They believe in their amendments. They believe in their constitution. These people are ready to take the fight to the powers to be, which is going to end in a bloodbath, man, you know? So it's a good watch. It's about 28 minutes long, you know? It's a good watch. It's not too long, not too short. And I encourage brothers and sisters to really watch that video to see what's going on, because they really went into the facts of it and what's happening. All right. So it says, could status stand in the way of net success? Okay. This is Kyrie right here. So, hey, if he's not playing, then, hey, they banking on him. Well, look, we need you to play. They may throw extra incentives at him. They may give him more benefits. They may offer him another $3 million on his contract. But whatever it is, they want Jake to basically falter under the pressure. You see, and it's always a nigga that's speaking against Jake that's not getting it, you know? Like when Jake is not bucking up, well, I mean, when Jake is not buck dancing to Esau and he's getting rebellious to Esau, then Esau hires a coon to pretty much talk down on Jake. All right, but you don't hear nobody talking down on Esau for being quote unquote patriotic or heroic. A bunch of hypocrisy, you know? Because at the end of the day, man, people, they want to be safe. Okay, so anyway, let's get to the precepts here. This is the book of Psalms 141, and I'm gonna start at verses let's start at verses 4. Incline not my heart to any evil thing, to practice wicked works with men that work iniquity. Okay, who are the men that work iniquity? Esau, Edom. You know, look at your Congress staff, look at your Pentagon staff, look at your military, look at your presidents, look at your world leaders, your dictators. Those are the wicked, okay? Starting with the elites first, the bankers, and it trickles on down to creepy Jim Crow Joe, which he's nothing but a demon anyway. And like a brother said it beautifully, man. And hey, I claim this. I was the first brother that said that Biden may be Antiochus, man. So brother, y'all can't be stealing my shit, man. I said that at first. I said Biden is probably Antiochus. And Jake ran with it like, yeah, it makes sense. But, you know, it's through the spirit. You know, we all knew that through the spirit. And because the brother said it perfectly. He said, when he sees Biden, it pisses him off. Like he's done something to him or his brothers before. And I get that same feeling when I see him, man. Because I believe through the spirit that we was those Maccabees that went up against the Greeks, went up against Antiochus, man. And Eupator, which is Antiochus' son. went up against the Greeks at that time, man. And we laid our lives down for the Lord and Most High. So I highly believe that we're the Maccabees coming back, because believe it or not, those mighty men of David were basically the Maccabees reincarnated, man. If you look into the history. But nonetheless, when I see Biden, it pisses me off, man. You know, and I even claimed it. I told sister, I was like, man, I promise you, I won't Biden, man. I said, I claim that devil in slavery. She said, well, you're a prophet, right? Speaking into existence. I said, well, yeah, that's true. But I think every brother, man, we gonna have to cast lights on that nigga, man, straight up, because at least let me get him for like 100 years, and then y'all can do what the fuck y'all want with him. Let me just get him for 100 years, and hey, y'all can have y'all way with him. You know what I'm saying? I even have him breeding more kids, man, and y'all can take the whole cream of the crop. Because honestly, that man is a goddamn devil, man, and he's gonna try to get on TV and act like he was doing something so heroic. Bitch ass nigga, your arm was on the left. Can nobody see that shit, man? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, the hell with this goddamn society, man. This place is wicked, you know? That's why it says here, to practice wicked works with men that work iniquity, okay? And Jake, this is what Jake is saying. Jake is like, look, man, if I got to walk away from all this shit, then I'll do it. And that's the mindset to have. You have to have that mindset of forsaking this life. Because at the end of the day, whether you get on board with it or not, it's all going to come down anyway. Okay, there's no, like the scriptures say, we have no continuing city. So it's all going to come down at the end of the day. Whether you try to give 5 minutes of convenience, okay, just to get in the fucking ballpark or a concert stadium, hell nah, this shit ain't worth it, man. Because like a brother said, he said, look, when the, you know what comes, then, hey, that's how I know we out of here. So what's the whole point of trying to sell out in 5 minutes? Why blow the game winning shot and 10 seconds left on the clock and let the other team win when you clearly got the clutch shot, man? It ain't even worth it. So fuck these people, man. You know, you gotta have that mindset. And it says here, I'm gonna read it again. Incline not my heart to any evil thing. And that's what Jake is saying. To practice wicked works with men that work iniquity. Because if you promote it and you with that establishment, and even if you go and consent to it, then you're part of the problem. Okay, you ever heard that term called guilty by association? That's what this is. You know? And it says here, and let me not eat of their dainties. What is their dainties? This right here on your left. That's a dainty right there, man. Okay, because they're bribing people. It was to the point that we're entering people into $1 million lottery polls in order to, you know, put themselves in that predicament. Okay, which is clearly not worth it. All right, so let's go into the word dainties and get some understanding on it. The word dainties, delicacies, dainties. All right, we're gonna look up. Bingo. It says tasty, delicate. Okay. Tasty, choice, plantable, luscious, mouth-watering, delectable, toothsome, succulent, juicy, appetizing. Okay. And fancy, luxury, treat, nibble, savory, appetizer. Okay. It's basically comparing it to something that tastes good. You see, and that's pretty much the promises that these devils are basically telling you to sell under. All right. So going back to the precept, it says, let the righteous smite me. It should be kindness, and let him reprove me. It should be excellent oil, which shall not break my head. For yet my prayer also should be in their calamities, man. So, hey, you Jakes, man, you better start seeking the Most High, man. You celebrities, man, which we know that's too much like right. But nonetheless, we have to put the warning out there, because out of the many celebrities, you are going to have a few that might make it. Believe it or not, you're going to have a lot of Jakes that's repenting. Not saying a lot going to make it, but you might have a few that slip through the cracks, because remember, we getting ready to have an innumerable amount of multitude. A lot of Israelites are going to start coming up, and the camps are getting ready to start growing. Believers are getting ready to come in, especially when we do those miracles. And believe it or not, you might have to heal one of these Jakes, man. So you can't count it out. All right, one last precept. This is the book of Psalms 94, and I'm going to start at verses 20. It says, should the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frame it mischief by law? Okay, so hell no, we're not supposed to be dwelling with these people. We're not supposed to be even partaking in their shenanigans. Okay, we're not supposed to deal with that. We have our own laws, statutes, and commandments that we are to abide by. Okay, because this is nothing but iniquity, which iniquity is sin on top of sin. It says here, should the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which framing mischief by law. Right? It's mischief because they making shit a law right now. In certain cases, man, if you sign a waiver or consent form, basically, man, they're not liable for what happens to you. You know, it's all types of madness that's going on with this shit. But anyway, I'm gonna end it there. All praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. With that, shalom and a ball.